As luck would have it, the next lot to ours was filming some horror movie set in Transylvania. So we signed a soft contract with them to use their set after they wrapped for the day. And by that, I mean we kind of snuck in and filmed it real quick when no one was looking. Had my assistant Phyllis keep a lookout for the security guard. Nothing like an adrenaline boost to get our hero to really start wailing on those monsters. We were unsure how to... Yeah, definitely nailed it. Originally, we shot this scene with Scarlett using the landmines, but then I came to my senses and we reshot with Dick. I mean, a woman using high explosives? This may be a science fiction, but we have to keep things at least somewhat believable. Hey, most days, the effects team really nailed it. Dinosaurs, saucers, hey, you name it. But these, deflating rock boulder cubes, not their best work. Just looks kind of odd, if you ask me, like giant whoopee cushions. Hey, they said they could add some debris and explosions or two afterwards. And then we ran out of budget. Well, to be fair, we ran out of budget several times, but still, I lost a lot of sleep over these rocks. This one with regular logs, well, that was disastrous. I'll tell you, never mess with physics. It was kind of, well, to be frank, it started out nice, but then, well, it was a death trap. Just plain and simple, it was a death trap. Poor kid holding the boom almost broke his leg. Guess he played basketball in college or something, because he leaped right at the last second. Whew! Crisis averted. My props guy wanted to swap them with some spongy material for safety, but I had a better idea. Let's set the logs on fire. Then the crew will be sure to be safe dealing with them. Say, you know what I was thinking? With all this jumping and climbing and jumping, wouldn't this make a great video game? Isn't that what all those video games are about? Jumping around?
Well, yeah, and killing. There's jumping too, but it's mostly the killing.
What? Patrick, that's awful. What sort of example are we setting for our youth?
Well, movies are pretty violent too. Your heroes have killed everything in sight. You had Dick shooting a dinosaur in the face in the first 5 minutes.
Well, Patrick, that's different, you know? What we did on film, that was art. Video games aren't art. Funny story about the two caged apes in this scene. I had completely forgotten about them when we wrapped up filming on the set. Then we spent the next day doing a location shoot. So, suffice it to say, our return to the studio was met with a couple of grumbling tummies complaining about unsafe work conditions, human rights, yada, yada, yada. Patrick, I was thinking we should take a little break and get a bite to eat. You like Chinese? I know a great takeout.
Well, we're not scheduled for a break for another few hours.
Nonsense. Hey, you have to try the shrimp. It's the absolute best. But, oh, hey, I feel like I should warn you. It gives me horrible gas. But that's okay. We're friends, right?
Really, sir. Studio time costs a fortune. Let's just stay on schedule.
Good thinking. We can grab a real dinner together and go out for a night on the town, yeah. Two young bachelors on the prowl. Say, where do you youngsters go these days? not have made the big splash in Hollywood or even made the budget back for that matter, but hey, in the end, I think it was still worth making, just for those die-hard fans that really love it. I attended a lot of sci-fi and movie cons, and to this day, I still see fans showing up dressed as aliens and apes and dinosaurs. Does a man proud. Now, granted, their costumes aren't exactly 100% faithful to the film, and it seems that no one ever remembers them by the right name. But still, knowing that we still have fans like this promoting the film decades later, it puts a tear in this old director's eye. I get all emotional. Okay. Insistence on lens flare. I tell you, some days it felt like he was trying to be the director. Honestly, you could see dust on the lens, so I'd just go and wipe it off myself. He would get so upset about it too. Like my fingers aren't clean enough to wipe the lens. Touch the lens, whatever. In my professional opinion, that is the coolest of the cool. Hey, Patrick, throw something at me real quick.
What? I'm sorry, sir, but I don't think that would be appropriate.
Ugh, you're no fun.
So, do we get any backstory on Dick? Why'd he travel to Gravoria in the first place? Did he do any research before landing there? Did he have a specific mission in that region of space?
Patrick, if you keep getting bogged down by the details, how will you ever learn to just sit back and appreciate the work of art for what it is? Production tip, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how sunny it is, don't store your papier-mâché props outdoors. They will get rained on. It's the law in this town, like Occam's razor or Stockholm Syndrome, or I forget what it's called.
What in the cosmos? It's my co-pilot's body! I believe that I can repair it. Oh no! I am trapped!
Master Dick. Master Dick. Functions restored. Threat detected. Must eliminate.
Fun fact, we actually had an actor inside the robot suit moving him around. I bet you thought it was an actual robot, huh? That's how good he was. No rest breaks or anything. Hardest working actor I've ever met. What a trooper. It was a shame we couldn't afford to pay him. And of course, since he wasn't on the payroll, I couldn't officially add him to the credits. But still, what a trooper. Wish I had a dozen actors like him.
Dangerous radiation detected.
No, we didn't use the same material for the toxic waste as we did the slimes. I mean, why fake something when you have the real deal available? We found a place where people were just dumping the stuff away for free. I was hoping the crew members handling it might get some cool superpowers from it, but no, nothing like that.
strike down upon me with great vengeance and furious anger.
Oh, Robot, you're all right! And you saved the day.
You're threat eliminated.
Looks like the Emperor's days are numbered. At long last, we have assembled our team.
A lot of reviewers and fans, too, always wondered why we shot so few scenes with all three heroes in it together. I mean, we did our best to explain it. Something about the sleep chambers or staying back to protect the ape village. Really, it was just logistics. Jonathan had bowling league on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Stacy had her karate Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Honestly, we almost never had all of them on the set at the same time. Our robot actor was in some religion that only allowed him to work on Sundays. I'm still a little skeptical about that one, though.
Sir, it's just a guy in a suit. Couldn't you have gotten just about anyone to stand in as the robot?
See? That's why you'd make a horrible director, Patrick. His touches were subtle, to say the least. But he really brought a lot of character to the robot role.
If he was so indispensable, how come he didn't list the actor in the credits?
Well, let's just say it was an oversight. But I've learned my lesson. I only made the mistake 6 more times throughout my career. Rickety old things, the higher up they went, the more they sounded like they were gonna fall apart. I'm amazed that no one ever got hurt, or worse, riding these things. We don't talk about him. Start to get a sense of how high up our heroes have been climbing here. Reminds me of how the crew always used to comment on how high everyone was. Those jokers, they'd even say it when we were filming the grounded scene. And they all giggled like school children whenever they mentioned it too. So I'd make sure to laugh even harder so they'd know I was in on the joke. Whatever it was.
this beast here. I must make for higher ground.
Sets back then. Props, walls, you name it. Then, you moved bits and pieces around and created whole new scenes. We were efficient. I adopted that technique to my wardrobe, too. If you mixed and matched sufficiently, you could get by for years on only a handful of shirts and underwear. What's going on? This isn't the right cut.
Sorry, sir. These must be unused scenes for the DVD extras. I don't know how I mixed them up.
We'll go back and record that part again. Using the right scenes, I suppose. never get enough of these free-falling shots. Something so invigorating and freeing about them. Like sticking your head out of the sunroof while driving on the freeway. Another sea monster shot. Science fiction directors sometimes put the lens flare in on purpose. Why on earth? What's the next trend? Dead fly on the lens? Jeez. Watch. You won't believe me, but you just watch. It'll happen. Some big shot will do it for one scene, and the following year, everyone will be doing it.
Dr. Peculiar!
Yes, Your Eminence.
Release the Mechamelion!
But Your Eminence, the Mechamelion isn't ready.
What is the meaning of this? I thought he was completed!
Genius is never completed, Your Eminence. I was just preparing to install a chainsaw on his tail.
Enough! Your tinkering costs me precious gold and time. You do not have that luxury, Dr. Peculiar.
Yes, Your Eminence. Releasing the Mechamelion at once.
Ah, Ludwig. Yeah, good old Ludwig. We cast an actual doctor to play Dr. Peculiar. Never again. Oh my God, he was a cranky old coot. May he, rest in peace. The costumes, the script, the creature effects, you name it, he wouldn't stop criticizing everything. Well, in his defense, I think he did have some early signs of dementia or something. He was always getting lost on set, forgetting his lines, making up new ones. Yeah, it was cute. Midway through a scene, he'd just yell, "Where are my pills?" It was like a catchphrase. We almost left a few of them in. I have to say that the incredible job the animators did with the King Gorilla can only be outdone by their work in the Mechamelion. I'll leave further comments for later in the film, but this was truly an epic creation. here we see our first glimpse of a technique I used throughout the movie. Want to make a big scary monster look even more menacing? Put it in a dome. Monster doesn't look scary enough already? Put it in a dome. Want the audience to know when a monster really means business? Put it in a dome. Saucers. Oh, these guys were just adorable. I was a huge fan of the old classic movie, The Flea from 1958. So I created this monster as sort of an homage, in respect to that film. I have the darndest time with that word homage. That whip. We probably should have invested in some training courses so the actors knew how to properly handle it, but instead we just let them flail it around wildly. You know that saying, it's all fun and games until someone loses an eye? That's true. And that's the story of why the Emperor wears that metal monocle. Greg was a real trooper about it, though. Didn't even seem fazed that he'd have to wear an eye patch for the rest of his life. I think he went on to do some pirate-themed promotions at his used car lot once we wrapped up production.
Yo. Are you there?
The spinning never felt quite as athletic as when Dick did it. I hope we have another scene coming up with him. I just can't get enough of Dick spinning.
That's so funny. They commented on the spinning now. She won't do it now. Yes. Oh, I wanted her to have that. Indiana Jones.
Where is my chameleon? Why has it not pulverized the intruders already?
Well, Your Eminence, I was installing photon lasers into its eyes. I hadn't finished. So, the Mechameleon might be somewhat, well, blind.
My indomitable guardian is blind? I do not tolerate failure, Doctor.
Getting these two to do their scenes together was enough to make your head spin. They weren't, strictly speaking, actors. Well, not in your usual sense. Ludwig here, or Dr. Peculiar, actually was a doctor. I think I told you that before. Greg, our emperor, well, that's a whole different can of beans. Our casting guy found him at a used car lot. Greg talked him into buying just a horrible car. Thing never ran. Oh, then when he tried to get his money back, Greg just laughed maniacally. So, doggone it, he offered Greg the role right on the spot. He said, "Dan, this guy is perfect." Do you see that? I couldn't get enough of it. Jonathan loved to spin in place. He's good at it too, right? I mean, did you see that? That's Olympic caliber spinning, if you ask me. We were choosing between two actors, but in the final round of auditions, Jonathan did his signature spinning in place, and that made our decision a whole lot easier. At first, I thought Jonathan's spinning was just a nice little talent. But then, he really wanted to incorporate it into the Dick Starspeed role. I said, run with it, boy, see how it goes. And he really did. He really did. Some of the other actors found it hard to take Jonathan seriously when he was in the middle of his spins. Seems like our lead forgot what to do in his scene. Tony and Carl used to place bets on how many times Jonathan could spin without throwing up. Those two. Carl used to bet Jonathan would throw up, but he never won. It was impressive. I think one time Jonathan was spinning for almost 20 minutes without a break. Carl used to get so mad when he'd lose his bets with Tony. He'd accuse Tony of cheating. It was tense for a few days. I feel bad for Carl, of course. The man had a wife and kids, and he didn't have much disposable income. But every time Jonathan would start one of his spinning fits, you'd hear Carl and Tony yelling, "Double or nothing! Double or nothing!" It ruined a couple of our shots, actually. Poor Carl, he had to take a second job after losing all that money. He eventually started going to the racetrack on weekends. Jonathan had no clue the two were betting on him, which is a good thing. He would have never forgiven himself.
Jesus Christ.
I remember towards the end of shooting, Carl's gambling started to get the better of him. The drinking, too. We had to let him go eventually. Seeing Jonathan spin around like that brings back so many memories. Poor Carl. Who thought whole lives could be ruined from something as innocent as one man's enthusiasm for spinning around in place?
This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Your whole lives ruined. Oh my god. Oh, I guess that's it. I guess it. That looks so great. I'll record that whole bit right there. Oh, what the fuck? Ah! Oh, I forgot falling doesn't matter.
We were running out of extras and clay sculptures, but we needed more monsters. Oh, please, more monsters. So we had this brilliant idea. If you stick a puppy inside an old vacuum cleaner, wham, instant monster. Throwing a string of Christmas lights and it's camera ready in 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
That had to be some kind of world record or something. Fun fact, boys and girls, cinematographers don't like it when you use their dog without asking permission first. But hey, to that I say, what goes around comes around. Little Buster here ruined so many shots barking all day long. You don't want me to grab your dog and cover him in Christmas lights? Well, don't bring him to work.
That's way over. Yeah, fuck the dash, dude. Bam, bro. Dude. Sweat.
At the altitude where Dick's rocket ship had crash landed at the start of the film. When I think back about all the work we did, building this darn tower and making models and costumes and sets and props, and then trying to keep it all straight during filming and not getting anything all mixed up, it's exhausting. Just thinking back on it is exhausting. I wish I could tell my younger self to just direct romantic comedies. It's the only way you'll get a good night's sleep.
Ow.
Yes, the rotating contraption things. We actually used Ferris wheel parts from an old amusement park. I think it was called Dizzyland.
Disneyland? Isn't that kind of close to...
Yeah, and the courts agreed with you. They shut them down before they opened the gates.
Well, it's their own fault, I guess.
Well, naturally, my production team swooped right in and bought up everything they could get their hands on. So, I guess there was a silver lining to their legal battles. One man's lemon is another man's lemonade. Or however that saying goes.
The richest infinitely. Oh, fudge. Oh. What's going on? Oh, yeah. Yeah, take that. You like that, don't you? Like that. This just got really awkward. Yeah, where the gold one was at? Right. Let's just... Hey, music. I'm sure I feel better. What the? Is she fine? Oh, okay. Awkward. There we go. I'll take that one.
Fun fact, the statue of the Emperor is actually as big as it looks on screen. Yeah, we were going to use a small model and green screen it, but then Greg offered to fund building a life-size version. He was planning on setting it up front and center of his used car lot. Apparently, he ran into some issues with zoning laws. Yeah, I told him he should just play dumb and put the thing up anyway, but...
I'll look at that comment in a
I
second.
guess that's
Hold on.
why he's still...
Oh, yeah. That you, Mike? What? Oh.
running that
I'm
same
playing.
lot. Whereas I've been barred from filming in 12 different states.
Pretty fun game. Freaking thing just won't die. Eat it, bitch.
If I told you how much gold paint we used on these darn sets, you wouldn't believe me. We were originally trying to decorate this whole set in precious stones. I wanted that sparkling effect, but then my props guy shook his head. I've learned that when he shakes his head, it's best to go with Plan B. Unfortunately, Plan B meant a cement mixer filled with gold paint. It was so much hard work, even I had to finally roll up my sleeves, dive in, and call some interns from the community college. Man, there's nothing college kids won't do for free pizza.
Bitch.
Seeing the action in this scene reminds me of a big fight I had with the studio head. Word to the wise, when the guy funding your movie offers you a suggestion...
I'm gonna look at your comment. Oh no, my thing won't work.
Stupidest
that's
idea
creepy.
ever is a phrase you should shy away from.
Oh, they look familiar to me. I'll make the turn. Dang it, you little bitch. ceiling fan. Really not smart.
Drake. You got.
Perfecto, señor. Perfecto. Let me know when you're back, Mike. No. Nope. Oh. Hello. Hello. Okay. That's good to know. Okay. That should be good. That should be perfect. Let me know if you're back, Mike. my
Oh,
God.
another fake scene.
My bad. Don't worry, I have the right clip now. I think. so many scenes of your actors dying anyhow?
Why? To throw off the press, of course.
Say what?
In case someone snuck onto the set, they wouldn't know what was real and what was fake.
Was that normal back in your day?
Heck if I know, but it was sure fun to film.
Another of your fake death scenes?
Why, no, actually, not exactly. That was an accident. Looks like that one hurt, too. I want to say we shot this freefall sequence after actually jumping out of a plane. And I say want to because that's how I wanted to shoot all the free falling, but I had everyone against me. The producers, this movie studio, the actors, the crew, literally everyone told me we should just use green screen instead. So we did. Well, what can you say?
Oh. Fucking bullshit.
guess that was a trend. Once an actor started spinning in place, every actor wanted to do it. It just looked so fun.
Oh, I thought you'd have more to say, but well. Alright. Did I make it to the top?
I have come here to end your empire and free these apes from your tyranny.
You tell me, do you think I need these pitiful creatures to run my Allow me to show you something. As you can see, I do not need those darn dirty apes. It is a kindness that I allow them to survive. I give them work so they believe their life has purpose. Truly want from them is their gold.
Gold? Ha!
It's always about the
What
gold.
gold?
Have you not seen the result of Gravoria's planet-wide radiation? When living beings die, their bodies are transmuted into solid gold.
What?
The apes are useless. I send
Wow.
my minions to harvest more gold for my empire.
You are a cruel, heartless monster.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Maybe I'm awesome. I've got that. Yeah. Whoa. Weird ass music. I probably should have got that last one. Music's a trip. Take me up.
Whoa, that scene always makes me woozy. Hey, Patrick, I think we need a break.
The yellow metal road. Look at Are you shitting me?
You imagine one of those on your average elevator? Still, it's even worse when you press all the buttons on a real elevator. People get so annoyed when you do that.
Right, bitch.
just click, click, and make all this in 3D with those computers or something. But no computers here. No, heck no. I still don't know how to work one of those damn contraptions.
Fuck do I go?
Set construction 101. To make it look nice, you gotta make it look shiny. That's the secret ingredient, you know. Production babies while making this movie. And was even named after one of the characters, Maximilian J. Peters.
up. What up?
Always wanted to go skydiving myself, but I have a crippling fear of heights.
Wow, really? So, was this movie your way of tackling that fear head on?
Nah, this movie is what gave me my fear of heights. By the end of it, I was directing scenes with my eyes closed to keep from getting panic attacks.
Now it's all starting to make sense.
Like a million, bitch. Jesus Christ. Is that the fucking moon? Oh, that's dumb.
Drats! First you destroyed my Mechamillion, now you shattered the Dynadrome. Now they all escape. Do you have any idea how difficult it will be to recapture them all?
Dr. Peculiar, why is my dinosaur army running amok? Oh, well, let them roam the island.
But, Your Eminence, what if they trample on some of my hybrid specimens? That would be like turning Gregor Mendel's pig urine into soup and forcing him to drink it.
Mendel Schmendel, Doctor. I gave you gold to spawn me a dinosaur army, and I expect my army to kill things.
Certainly, Your Eminence. But whatever you command, it is so hard to do real science under these conditions.
more dinosaurs.
Stop-motion team was so stellar, and they worked for peanuts. They really did. I just couldn't get enough of them. The script called for a lot of dinosaurs here, so I said, hey, let's set the record. I told the team I wanted a minimum of 30. Of course, we found out later we were absolutely nowhere near the world record. But I didn't have the heart to tell them. I made them eat some fake plaques and sent them their way.
Okay, now you can stop. No need to go further. If you break even a single egg, why, I'll scramble your brain. No! Not my Tyrannosaurus Rex! You Neanderthal! Do you know how long it took me to crossbreed killer bees with velociraptors? You're happy now. Welcome to a world with no genetically modified carnivorous dinosaurs.
Center lightning switch. Searching. Available rocket ship detected.
Some people wondered why we had that third lower exhaust pipe on Robot, even though it didn't shoot flames when he hovered. It was purely a matter of necessity. Wearing a suit that takes hours to put on? I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Space station. Space, the final frontier, where no man has gone before. These are the voyages. Whoops, sorry, I got kind of carried away with something else there.
are men! Other than my father and the scientist, I had never seen men on Gravoria before.
It's funny because when she says that line, it almost sounds like she's insulting Dick's masculinity. None of us caught it in the filming. But at the premiere, I saw the reaction on Jonathan's face. Whoops. Stance is, yes, the henchmen can breathe without helmets on. I get asked that a lot by people trying to find plot holes. And that's your answer, people. It's not a plot hole. It's not like we ran out of budget and couldn't afford to buy more glass bubbles. No, sir, that's nonsense. No!
Who are you? You're illogical. You are not. That the fight scenes went on a little too long in my movie, that there wasn't enough story and exposition. Excuse me, what kind of movie did you decide to go see? An action movie, you say? Last time I checked, dialogue wasn't a movie genre. Hey, that frog toy gun always makes me chuckle. A frog-shaped gun that shoots flies. Doctor, from where did those clones originate?
This laboratory is larger than I ever imagined. My father never told me about this place.
Ah! That is because he does not know it exists, my dear. He supplies me with gold, and I hand him little robot can little army of atomic monkeys.
The doctor. After the first few outbursts, I tried firing him. He was heartbroken, devastated. And then the next day, he'd just show back up to work like nothing happened. I couldn't bear to fire the man twice. That look on his face the first time. Well, I just made it work. In retrospect, he was a bit creepy, though. Always hanging around the ladies' makeup trailer. So creepy. Oh, well, who can blame him? We had some really nice eye candy on the set. But he was creepy. Invisible men are always cool, and the great thing is, they're easy to cast because of obvious reasons. Actually, That's what I wish I was when my ex-wife or IRS come knocking at my door. Forget I said that. Patrick, we've been recording for a while. Can we take a break now?
Well, we're a little behind, but sure, let's take a fiver.
Oh, man. Man alive, that feels great to get those headphones off. Whew. Whew. That's a load off my shoulders, which is it's actually a load off my head, which is a load off my shoulder. But anyway, you know, I gotta level with you. Most of the cast, not that great. Worst acting I've seen, probably. Yeah, we'd shoot some scenes a dozen times just to get it right. Hey, I wants to... Hey, you're not recording any of this, right?
Oh, nah, it's all good. I'll just make a note to edit this stuff out.
Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna do for this podcast. Or psychopath comes to kill me. That's crazy. More time.